Welcome back. You watching Blueprint Exclusive. Now, even as the BJP and the Congress lock horns in Karnataka over the posters of Savarkar, the BJP has now flagged off a Savarkar Rath-Yatra. This, by launching the Yatra in Mysore, the former Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has said that he was saddened by the incidents which led to tarnishing the image of the country and one of the bravest of the freedom fighters. He in fact said that a man who was hailed as Veer Savarkar by India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru today is facing this kind of a contempt.
ಮುಸಿ ಬಳಿಯುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಪೈಕಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದದ್ದು ಸಾವರ್ಕರ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಅಪಪ್ರಚಾರ. ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸಾವರ್ಕರ್ ಸಂದೇಶಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅರಿತುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿ ಮನೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮನಸ್ಸುಗಳಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸಬೇಕು ಎಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಶತಮಾನಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ವಾಜಪೇಯಿ ಅವರು ಕರೆ ನೀಡಿದ್ದು. ದೇಶದ ಮೊದಲ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರಿಂದ ವೀರ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಮಹಾನ್ ನಾಯಕ.
So let me go across to our panelists joining us today on the show. S.S. Sriram, a political analyst. Also joining us, Tanvi Pruthi, a political analyst. Mr. Sriram, I'm going to come to you first. What do you make of the Yatra? Because there are those who are saying that it is again raking up the wounds that we've seen in the past, because there is a lot of baggage that Savarkar has been associated with. BJP, of course, has been maintaining he's one of the bravest of the sons of India.
That Mr. Veer Savarkar definitely has to find a due recognition in the freedom, in the independent India. We've been constantly projected as someone who had not contributed to the freedom struggle. So, and in their own words, be it Mr. Nehru, be it Ms. Indira Gandhi, have always hailed Mr. Veer Savarkar as a hero, as a person who had contributed to the freedom struggle. When we go behind the tipu sultans who were actually massacres, or the people who had done genocide on people of Karnataka, especially the Melkote, and you talk about Tipu Jayanti, on what way Mr. Veer Savarkar should not be recognized or should not be brought to the notice of people of his contribution. What is wrong in this? So I think there's quite a long overdue. At least now I'm pretty happy that Savarkar is getting at least.
And that's very interesting you say that, because the Congress is saying that it's time Bharat Jodo, not Todo. Tanvi Pruthi, the political mileage that BJP is clearly hoping to gain with Savarkar. On one hand, you have Modi's face being projected for whole of India when it comes to galvanizing the cadres and the voters. But when it comes to the state of Karnataka, clearly they feel it is going to be Savarkar, the rallying point.
Yes, and in fact, if anybody thinks that by bringing Savarkar again in public debate, BJP is on a quest for correction of history, then they're really fooling themselves. It's not the fight for Savarkar's relevance, rather Yediyurappa is fighting for his own relevance in Karnataka's politics. Let's connect the dots. After Mr. Bommai became Chief Minister, there were reports in the change of the CM phase. There has been constant reports.
Right.
BJP wanted to keep Yediyurappa ji away from Karnataka, and therefore they included him in the parliamentary board. But Yediyurappa thinks of himself as a Trojan horse trying to woo the High Command to become Chief Minister, because let's face it, both Yediyurappa and Bommai have nothing to show to the people of Karnataka. Okay. So they will resort to their favorite political tool, polarization in the name of Veer Savarkar Rath-Yatra. And that's their recipe for Karnataka's upcoming election.
But will that work? Will they manage to pull it off? Of course, I don't think that the other panelist is going to agree. But thank you so much, Tanvi Pruthi, as well as S.S. Sriram, for joining us. We're running out of time. With that, we're going to be wrapping up the show. Lots more on the other side.